Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Virtual Racers Club. We're here Saturday evening, live streaming to you guys with our World Series, Gr.4 World Series. And this is round 2. Last week we saw these, oh god, that's jokers. We saw these guys going in the best of British around Brands Hatch. Well, this week it's all about Italia. I'm just getting to the Discord so I can read it to you right. Here we go. So, here's the brief. Good morning, guys. Welcome to round 2 of the Gr.4 World Series, where the theme is Italian Beauty. There will be a 10-minute qualifier at 7:30 GMT, followed by the 15-minute sprint race, racing soft tyres only with no pit stop. Following a short break, we will then have a 30-minute feature race. As in round 1, there is no mandatory tyre, so you are free to use any combination of tyres for the second race. Good luck and see you all this evening from Talleyrand. The BOP is on, the fuel is on ×3, the tyres are on ×4, and racing soft, racing medium and racing hards are all available. The sprint race at Lago Maggiore West for 15 minutes. It's a 2.590 miles track with 14 turns, and in the sprint race the time of day will be set at 11:35. And it's racing softs only with no pit stops. The grid will be a standing start, fastest first from qualifying. Moving on to the feature race, also at Lago Maggiore West for 30 minutes. The time of day will be set at 6:15 in the evening, sunny, with tyres, racing soft, racing medium and racing hard, free choice. The grid will be a rolling start of the reverse grid order. And the cars have been handed out, designated from a random draw during the week. I don't know, I'll see who's here, who's on the list. To me, that looks like Jokers is driving a Lamborghini. And on the list, Jokers has got a Lamborghini next to his name. Shiren on my list is in a Ferrari, and that he is. The team 13, Shiren, making some great waves at the moment in the VRC club. Then we've got a Rivixter, who's also in a Ferrari. A Mercedes or a Macari. I think we'll go with Mercedes. So Rivixter in the Mercedes. Rido is in. He's not on the list. So, what's he picked himself up? A Ferrari? He's not. Oh yes, he is. Sorry, he's a Lambo. Sorry, that's a Lambo as well. I looked up and saw it was a Lambo. Sorry, guys. And the other guys are in the pits. We saw Talleyrand. Talleyrand was out and around, and he should have been in an Alfa Romeo. Binko, we'll be seeing him riding a Ferrari, and Simex is in the Lamborghini. Simex we saw, I think, yeah, just, oh, and Jokers and Simex from this little group we saw racing, or qualifying last night in our Fuji 2.5 hours qualifying. So they'll be looking forward to next Friday for a good old-fashioned endurance race. So Rido in the Lamborghini, he's just heading on round here. The very short track is Lago Maggiore. Maybe I should get on board with someone who's coming up around the final part of the corner. Shiren, he's ghosted, of course. So we'll go with a Jokas. He's coming around that final corner now to go into the start straight. We'll see how it goes. Rivix is saying thingamajig, only way a Ferrari will look fast. That Mercedes. Jokes there through the first corner. You can see it's going to be a very tight 2 first corners. They're all going to be hurtling towards that. Then over the nice right-hander down the little dip. Just cut that curb. Straight line it all the way through there. Get on top of that curb. Could full speed it round there. He does full speed it round there. Nice. Heading on up, going down the hill towards a huge hairpin. Very fast though. Can get away with going through there quite fast. Here he goes into third gear. Beautiful stuff. Just kissing the curb on the outside of the corner. And he's going now into fifth. Heading up round to the final sector. Yeah, he's into the final sector, coming around the last couple of corners. Fourth gear, just feathering it. Kiss the curb on the outside, get back in, lift a little bit more, maybe apply a bit of brakes just to get it to bite in a little bit. Sit on that curb as you build up speed, going up to the top of the hill and then down the hill in this turn. Wow, take it how you want. Everyone's got a different way through there, but that was pretty nice. Fourth gear, hugged it, very nice. There you go. And that's Jokers heading around in his Lambo, wasn't it? Yes. Beautiful stuff. So, oh, Jokers is a Team 13 now, is he? Has he been recruited? Are we seeing? Was he already? Interesting stuff. But that is definitely Chokas. Oh, we're asking if we're ready for qualifying. Already. It's a little bit early there. A little early, but I'll give it an R. Team Ragnar, he's only just turned up and we're saying ours, but we'll go with it. So yeah, I don't know if this is an exclusive or what, but that looks like Jokas has joined Team 13. I love it. I love when you see these teams come together. We've got GT87 also. There's two of those qualifying in the Fuji, 2.5 hours. And I think Mika has joined the team, GT87 team, so it's lovely seeing these teams grow. Oh, Rivikster. 2 min still. No, not now, it's 30 now by Vodafone. Oh, he's left. What's he doing? Oh, he's got to go and get his livery, I bet. So it looks like Ragnar still trying to sort his business out. He probably hasn't got his Team 13 set up on the go. So Shiren. Oh, he's going the wrong way around. That's why he looks odd. I love these Team 13 liveries. They really do turn up. They deliver. If Shiren wasn't ghosted, I'd have a look. He's got the Russian flag colours with the Jokers with the Polish. Rido, let's have a look at these cars then. So Rido, he's in a Lambo. It's a nice chrome dipped one with a bit of red fast lane business on the side. So yes, very cool. Makes it look fast, that does, Rido. Good stuff. Cymex. Ooh, in a Vodafone Lambo. That's nice, that. I mean, there is no livery restrictions. They can just download one, but I don't know if they have, or if this is their own work. I must say, the World Series chat is a rather quiet chat out of all the chats. You get a lot of people talking about the racing and stuff like that. That's where I get a lot of my inside information. But yeah, the World Series, it's a quiet chat, I must say. So I don't know if people are making their own cars or if they're just downloading them. The rest of the guys all in the pits. There's Talleyrand. Is he the only Alfa Romeo out there then? It seems like it. There you've got the Mercedes, Binko in a Ferrari, Ragnar in a Ferrari, Shiren in a Ferrari, Jokas, or Chokas, sorry, is in a Lambo. Rido is in a Lambo, I think. Cymex is in a Lambo. So yeah, Talleyrand, odd man out tonight. The lone Alpha in the pack. How will he do? We'll see in qualifying now. He's got a lovely I was going to say it's AlphaTauri because it's got that blue and white colour, but it's not an AlphaTauri livery. Of course not. Oh, a couple of people jumped him out of the pits to start their laps. 10 minutes qualifying here at Lago Maggiore. Shiren first on the track there. He's lost the back end of the Ferrari already, and he's got the Lambo. of, oh, I don't know who that was. It's got to be Ragnar, I guess. Going up and around. So Shiren, it's only an outlap, so he can afford that. Jokus, I'm really going to have to start taking note of the number of his car, aren't I? I think that's 80. With, I'm guessing Ragnar's going to have a very similar looking car out there also. Oh, it's not too bad. They're quite different for me to be able to tell them apart. Ragnar in the Ferrari there for Team 13. These cars look absolutely blinding out there. Simex in his Vodafone Lambo. Talleyrand in the Alpha. Jokers in the Lambo, Team 13 Lambo. Ragnar in Team 13 Ferrari. Rido in the Boss Fast Lane Lamborghini. Rivixter in the Mercedes. Shiren also in the Ferrari, and Binko. Let's have a look. I haven't seen his livery yet. Oh, Relentless. Did he have Relentless last week? I think he had Relentless. I think we're getting a theme from Binko. Do we think we know what Binko's favourite drink is? So Simex has started his fast lap now. We'll keep an eye on how he does. See if it's nice and clean. See if it's a good judge of a lap time to go by for the other guys to chase. He's gone through the first sector now. Everything's looked quite clean and tidy in that Lamborghini here for the World Series, the Gr.4 World Series, celebrating the best of all the countries. And Simex at the moment on the first flying lap of qualifying for round 2 here at Lago Maggiore, West Side. We are seeing some purely beautiful cars out on the track today. We really are. Those Italians do make a pretty car, it's got to be said. And here we see Simex then bringing her around the final corner. Huge left-hander dropping down all the time. Car always falling away from you if you're not careful. And he pops in a 28.293. Talleyrand beats it instantly with a 27.5. And Jokus up into third there with a 28.689. Rido in, oh no, Rivixter nipping it in to fourth in his Mercedes. Jokus in fifth. Rido there in sixth spot ahead of Ragnar. And Binko just crossing the line there. He's getting a purple. He's up to second spot. There you go. So Binko slipping it up into second. We saw Binko was a contender last week. Talleyrand, Binko, Shiren. There were some hard-fought battles. Simex as well. So this is going to be a taut qualifier. And there goes Rivixter spinning it out there in his Mercedes. Ooh, dearie. Let's go on. So Shiren, he's sitting top of the pile then at 27.375. I don't think I even noticed him put it ahead of Talleyrand. I do apologise. Oh, he's almost got that Ferrari sideways going through these corners. He is driving this thing right to the ragged edge of what he can to try and extract every last second out of it. Talleyrand's gone faster again with a 27.1. Shiren just coming around the final bends. Joker's going faster. Joker's down to fifth. And there we see Shiren crossing the line. He hasn't gone any faster, but Joker's did. He went faster, got himself up into fifth place ahead of Rivixter. And Redo there. He hasn't managed to go faster on his next lap. Ragnar, he's sitting at the back of the pack at the moment. Binko's gone pole. Binko has gone fastest overall by 9 thousandths of a second. God damn it, that's tight. 127.103 with Talleyrand's 127.112. And Shiren, he's 2.5 tenths away from these guys. and he's pushing hard to try and gain. So Shiren there in 3rd spot. Cymex back in 4th at the moment. We know Cymex, the sleeping giant, has got a lot in his trunk. So we're down to the last 4 minutes of qualifying as these guys get themselves limbered up, ready for their last hurrah, their last push at it, these last couple of laps. Joker's going faster again. He's moved it up into 3rd. Wow, someone's put a rocket on Jokas lately. He really is. Ragnar's finally got off that last spot. He's up into 7th place. Shiren's gone faster. But not fast enough to beat Jokas. He's still behind his teammates with a 0.057th of a second gap between the two of them. Unbelievable. So Binko then is sitting happily on pole. He's getting those 27.1s regular. Talleyrand's just a little nibbon off of that time. Joker sitting happily on the 2nd row there in 3rd place, doing a fantastic job. Shiren in 4th. What is this camera? We're not getting good looks of cars out there, are we? So Joker's there. Absolutely brilliant stuff. And Shiren in 4th. Cymex 5th now. Rivikster in 6th. Every time we look at him, he's facing the wrong way. What's going on? He's got the case of the spins today. It's because that car's having an identity crisis. Ragnar in 7th. We know Ragnar's got more than this. He's been looking feisty in the Super Cups. Does very well in the Max 5 category that we run. So we know there's more to Ragnar than this. He did come in late. He's not been able to have a shakedown, a little practice, so it's going to be a tough one, but he's gone. Oh no, that was Shiren going faster. He's moved up to 3rd. He's moved up to ahead of Jokas, has Shiren, as he crosses the line at 27.2. He's only a 10th off of Talleyrand now. It's getting very tight at the top here from 4th. Within 2/10, Binko's gone faster again. He's extended that pole up to 1400ths now instead of 9,000. So we're just talking milliseconds, nothing in it. Not even a blink of an eye. The top 3, top 4 within 2/10. Cymex, he's trying to find a bit more time in that Lambo. He's adrift by, was he putting a time? I thought that said, 9/10 from pole, 7/10 off of Jokers' time. He's 200ths up on this lap. Is there any more in it? He's going out wide in that corner. No, that doesn't look like it's going to go faster. Shiren saying he's sorry for something, I don't know. So I'll have a word, saying not allowed to chat in the game chat. But Cymex coming around that final corner. We saw him making a mess though, didn't we? Saw him make a bit of a mess of a couple of those corners, so not likely this is going to go faster. Rivikster, he's going in the right direction at least. That's more than we've seen from that Mercedes in this race. Binko is a man though. He's got that Ferrari sitting exactly where he wants it to go. Talleyrand in the Alpha, very close second. But he just can't quite get it. Binko's gone faster again. Has he gone into the 26? He's a 26.8. He's now nearly 3/10 ahead of Talleyrand. Talleyrand a 10th ahead of Shiren. Shiren only 900ths ahead of Jokas. And Jokas just coming around that type. He's quite away from any sector times. We've got Talleyrand just coming up to a sector time. Got 2 cars behind him we can try and find. He's down just by 2/10 though. Can he turn it around? He needs to find like at least 4/10 in this last sector though. It's a big ask. We're on the last lap. Binko's in the hairpin. It looks like Talleyrand might be the first person to cross the line since the timer has run out. Here he comes around. See the checker flag. He's out wide. He's giving it all the balls he can give. And has he got anything more in the... No, it's over. It's over, Johnny. There you see Jokers. Oh no, Jokers. Cymex managed to go faster, stayed in 5th. Jokers coming across the line. He stays in 4th. Oh, Shiren is just coming. Sorry, I'm trying to catch him. Trying to see who's coming across the line. Ragnar, sorry, that was Ragnar. He went faster. Shiren didn't manage to. Oh, sorry, guys. Rido. So that's it. Binko on pole. Talleyrand 2nd. Shiren in 3rd. Jokers in 4th. It's so quick. Oh, I could look on YouTube. It's gone now. Jokers on 4th. Cymex in 5th. Ragnar in 6th. Oh, Ragnar did well in the end. Go ahead of Rivixter and Rido. So we're looking at the pole sitter. Binko in the relentless Ferrari. Ready to get going. Talleyrand sitting in 2nd spot, just there. Who got the better start? Looked a bit clunky from the Alfa Romeo, but they're both going at an extraordinary pace. But look behind them, Shiren in the 2nd Ferrari. He's looking for a way past Talleyrand. It's not there though. There's someone out wide. It's one of the Team 13 cars. He's coming back against the Lamborghini, the Vodafone Lamborghini. Cymex in a bit of trouble back there. He's got Jokers just ahead of him. Oh, Bunny's joined late. So Cymex there. He's dropped down to 5th. Ragnar is 6th. Rido 7th. Rivixter is in 8th. But Binko holding the lead from Talleyrand with Shiren there in a close 3rd place. It looks like Talleyrand is getting a toe down here. This is where we see most of the overtaking on this track. This corner and the last corner. But no, he's not close enough there. But the cars behind him, my word, 4 wide was it? And Jokers making his way through for Team 13 in 4th place, ahead of Cymex in 5th place. And there is a Rido up into 6th with Rivixter there in 7th, and Ragnar has dropped down into 8th place now. And this battle continues here. Wow, what a great umph these guys are having so far. Binko, Talleyrand, Shiren still in 1, 2 and 3. Sats on with Jokers there with Cymex very close behind Rido. Rido's off wide. He's lost the back end. Can he gather her up? Not quite. He's lost the positions to Rivixter and Ragnar. Not quite Rivixter. He hasn't come up yet, but there comes Rivixter now to get past Rido. And there's Binko still leading. He's pulled a little bit of a gap. Oh no, Talleyrand's down. Talleyrand's lost a position to Shiren. Shiren's now ahead. He's already gone. Sorry, I missed that one. So Talleyrand dropping down into 3rd spot. Joker still in that 4th for Team 13. Very closely followed by the Lambo of Cymex. Ragnar up into 6th. Fantastic stuff here. Rivixter up into 7th with Rido, and now in 8th place. And Binko, he's got to fight, do all he can to fight off Shiren. Shiren will be hunting him down, but Binko's getting purples at the moment. Looks like Binko just has a little bit of an edge on these guys here. We can see Cymex trying to make a move on Jokers. He's up the inside of the hairpin, but no, Jokers shuts that door wide. But Joker's now off wide. He's getting back onto the track, and Cymex there in the red and black Lambo trying to get through, and he's got through. There he is. So Cymex up into 4th. Joker's now under threat from Ragnar. Ragnar having a good proper close look at the back of his teammates, his new teammates, we assume, I don't know, but Joker's there. He's trying to get back ahead of Cymex. Wow, this is a little Polish battle right here with Cymex, Jokers and Ragnar. All 3 poles hard at it, with Binko leading, Shiren in 2nd, Talleyrand in 3rd place. Top Brit. No, Binko's top Brit, sorry. I changed Binko's nationality for a second. And there we can see Joker's looking like he's edging forward ahead of his fellow countrymen. And then it's about the brakes here, and we're watching from Ragnar's point of view. And Joker's has got into the corner before Cymex. Oh, and there Ragnar giving Cymex a little nudge. And Cymex has got Rivixter right up around the outside of him in that Mercedes. Oh my word. Ragnar's got to be careful, and now Rido's coming back at Rivixter. Lots of R's at the back there. Ragnar, Rido, Rivixter. Give me a break, come on. And Rivixter's back at the back. Binko is leading this race, this 15-minute race, remember, by 1.2 seconds. Shiren is in second place. How are the tyres looking? The tyres are looking absolutely superb. No problems there. A second further back is Talleyrand. Is there anything he can do from this spot? I believe he won the sprint last week. I'm not sure. I have to check on that. Joker's there in fourth, but he's under pressure from Simex. Simex back up the inside there. Lambo v Lambo, and they're battling it right out. Pole v pole, and Joker's just coming out on top of Simex right now, and this is some beautiful racing. Ragnar dropping back from that little battle, but the more these two battle, the more that Ragnar will be able to pull them in. And Joker's driving his line, but Ragnar looks like he's got a better Simex has got a better drive out of the corner. They're side by side going down the start straight again. Simex some slightly in front. He's going to get into the corner first, and there you go. Simex up into fourth. Jokers is fifth place, but he's not going to stay there. He's having a look. He's given him a nudge, but he's lifted, and now Ragnar's coming through. Ragnar in his Ferrari says thank you very much, I'll have a go at him now. And Joker's sitting behind his teammate Ragnar, dropping down into sixth place. And Binko, meanwhile, 1.5 seconds ahead of Shiren. He did a 28.076 last time around. Shiren did a 28.665. So Shiren is on a real push there. Talleyrand, a 29.1 from the Alpha driver. That last time around, he's nearly 2 seconds behind Shiren now. He's got a good 5 seconds before Simex, with Simex and Ragnar continuing that battle. Poor old Simex, they all want his fourth place, and he is doing a superb job defending it. And Joker's lining up behind Ragnar, waiting to take an opportunity. And these three poles are giving us an immense race here. Further back, Redo in seventh, with Rivixter chasing him down in his Mercedes. Binko just crossing the line to start lap 5. We are now 9 minutes left of this race, 6 minutes in. He's 1.5 seconds ahead of Shiren. Shiren at 28.2 last time around. Binko at 28.2 also. Nothing between the two. Ferrari v Ferrari v Alpha. Alpha now 2.5 seconds. It looks like he's having some tyre issues out there. He can't get it under the 29s, with Simex in a fourth spot. Ahead of Jokers now. Jokers and Ragnar side by side going through the corner, and Ragnar comes out better off. And back up into that fifth place. These teammates are slowing each other down though, giving Simex the opportunity to pull away. They need to get themselves more diverse, more fluid with each other. Help, not race. And there we go. Jokers going for the spot, back ahead of Ragnar. Oh no, he's off, he's off. He got onto the dust a little bit, and that gave Ragnar the opportunity in his Ferrari to slip on by. Rivixter is back ahead of Redo. These two having an absolutely bumper race back here. We'll try and stick with it for a little bit and see how it goes. Up ahead, Jokers and Ragnar in an absolute battle. Redo having a look up the inside of Rivixter. Rivixter, there's nothing he can do. He can't defend, he can't get over. Yes, he got over there. Closed the door on Redo. Redo has to have another go as we're coming around. 7.5 minutes left of this race in. Jokers behind Ragnar. The top three hasn't changed. Binko, Shiren, Talleyrand, Simex in fourth, and that looked like Rivixter out wide there, giving Redo a bit of an opportunity. He's in the slipstream. He's trying to come back at the Mercedes, but nothing going. Oh, it looks like Mercedes has made a mistake, and the Lambo has got himself right up there, and all the Ferrari driver can do is just suck it up. Binko, he's 7/10. Shiren really closing that gap now. Shiren, the tyre wear looks pretty equal in the chat. Bunny saying better late than never, lol. Bunny also saying looks close, looking forward to the feature. Yes, it is. It's cracking stuff out there. 8/10 between the leaders. That Alfa Romeo couldn't live with them. I don't know if it's tyre wear. It seems to be that rear left not looking too healthy on Talleyrand's car. He's 4.3 seconds behind. Shiren now, he's closing that gap closer and closer each lap. How long we got? 6 more minutes. Can Binko hold on in his Ferrari? They're both Ferraris, so it's the way they drive them. Oh, Shiren's not going to help though when he goes sideways through the final corner. And I think now Binko's trying to drive that car conservatively. He knows these tyres have got to last another 6 minutes. But Shiren is throwing caution to the wind. Hell's bells, he's on his way. Talleyrand then, maybe he's trying to do a little conservative drive it, but it's getting slower each lap, so I'm taking that as his tyre wear is going. Looks like he's getting a tough battle with the rear end of his car. He's 7 seconds ahead of Simex. Simex now 4 seconds ahead of Ragnar. And Ragnar and Jokas in their own battle for the Team 13 car. Rivixter's not lost those guys, and he's only 1.7 seconds ahead of Redo. Redo heavy on those curbs, bouncing that Lambo right up into the air. In the chat, Adam Hawley saying Binko won the sprint last weekend. Ah, sorry, Binko. I should have checked before I came on air. I do apologise. I know Binko won. Did he win both? I think he won both. I can't remember. So many races in between then and there. So Shiren now 6 tenths. It's tense stuff between these two Ferrari drivers. Talleyrand 5.3 seconds off of those. It looks like Simex is slowly closing in on Talleyrand. I'm not sure though. 29.8 last time around for Simex. Oh no, Talleyrand's tyres look better than Simex at 29.0. So he's sitting pretty. Absolutely going around in that third spot. Bunny said it's Redo thingy, lol. Yeah, I've been saying redo, and I did think to myself, maybe it's Redo. Like, Redo. It's because I commentated on another group, and there was someone in there called Backspace, so I was still thinking of, like, computer terms, redo or something, but that's, I suppose, R-E-D-O. But yeah, Redo. I'll try and remember. Redo. Oh, Redo going in there against Rivixter in the Mercedes, and Rivixter coming out on top. Redo obviously saw a gap, wanted to go for it, went for it, got the door closed on him. Binko then. Binko is barely gripping onto the lead of this race right now. Shiren is looking around the outside, up the inside, any side he can get a chance at. Shiren is absolutely on a blast at the moment in the final parts of this race. We've got 3.5 minutes to go. Can Binko hold on for 3.5 minutes? So far they're 6.3 seconds ahead of Talleyrand, but if they're racing, they're going to slow each other down, and that will give Talleyrand a great opportunity. But this looks like Shiren's going to go for the move nice and early down the start straight. No, he's tucked in behind for the toe. My word, they're going to. Binko survives another corner. I wouldn't even say another lap. I don't know if it's going to last this lap. This is crazy stuff. It's 3 minutes under. Talleyrand now 6.9 seconds behind these guys, 6.6 seconds ahead of Simex. Simex did a 30.3 his last time around, Talleyrand doing a 30.2. So these two battling onwards and onwards. Jokas is still in a battle with Ragnar. Ragnar and Jokas hard at it all the way through this race. Jokas just a little bit ahead of Ragnar at the moment, and then you've got Rivixter and Redo. Absolutely, well, there's a little gap now between them, but here is the lead of the race. Binko versus Shiren, and Shiren is on an absolute push. Ferrari v Ferrari. Binko looked like he had it all settled quite early on in this race with a nice little gap, but Shiren has slowly been eking him in. Binko, the tyres look absolutely similar, and now Shiren's trying to go around the outside. A brave move for the Team 13 driver, and it's not able to make that one stick. And he's going to be wearing his tyres out the more he's trying. He's got to be concisive. Adam won. Talleyrand as a second sprint, first endurance. Hey, it's only 2 races, I think. I'm lost. So Binko then leading by 3 tenths from Shiren. Shiren, all that dancing around, I think, has cooked his tyres a little bit. He's struggling. against the lead Ferrari. Talleyrand 11.5 seconds. He's only 2.7 seconds ahead of Simex. He's had a terrible lap that last lap. A 33.5 from Talleyrand, while Simex managing a 29.7. Simex, he's seen a red rag and he's on a push. Jokers, he's managed to eke himself away from Ragnar. A second difference between the two of them. And Rivixter has got himself away from Rido. Bunny saying the horses look quick. The stallions do. They really do. Excuse me. And Binko clinging on. I really didn't know if I didn't think he'd be able to keep the lead of this race for this long. 40 seconds to go. This surely will be their last lap. Talleyrand 12 seconds, he's only 2.5 seconds ahead of Simex. Has Simex got enough track left to try and get ahead of that car? Meanwhile, the leaders are coming around the final part. We've got 30 seconds left of racing. Can they get to the finish line before 30 seconds? I'm not sure. And Shiren is going to give it his all, though. Shiren sat in the Ferrari for Team 13 as we look for a way past. No, these two are going to have to do another lap. I think Talleyrand is going to finish first in third, but these two continue around now. So Binko, Shiren has gone to the outside to try and make a move into the inside of this one. He's off the track. Oh, has he done it? It was oh no, he's lifted. Oh, what a gentleman. And there is Talleyrand finishing in third. Simex in fourth, didn't quite catch him up in the end. Jokers staying ahead of Ragnar for fifth, and Ragnar in sixth. Rivixter finishing in seventh, and Rido is coming across the line for eighth place. Congratulations, great stuff. And now Binko 4 seconds ahead of Shiren. Oh, it looks like that was the move. Shiren made the move. He wasn't happy with it, maybe, possibly. Thought it was a bit sloppy. Gave Binko the place back, but he just doesn't have the tyres to battle back for that lead. Got to give it to him though, fair play. Adam saying sorry, last weekend I think Talleyrand won some races on a Friday night. That's what's freaking me out. I'm getting my Friday Group 3 races mixed up with these, because I know Talleyrand did a great pit strategy to win one of his races. So here comes Binko now around the final corners to really flex himself as one of the greats in the VRC as he crosses the line. Great stuff there from Binko. And Shiren, great finish there. Shiren second, gave it his all, man, gave it his all, and in the end was a gentleman. Brilliant stuff. Binko wins from Shiren. Talleyrand in podium. Take a boo, my son. There he goes, our relentless driver. He got the pole position, didn't get the fastest lap though. I reckon Shiren got that. So let us take a look at those race results. I think we'll have a short break before the 30-minute feature. And there you go. Binko takes the win from Shiren, but it was so close between the two Italian drivers. The Alfa Romeo driver of Talleyrand getting a third spot, the final podium, shaking that champagne, you shaker maker. Simex there in fourth. He gave it a good push near the end in his Lambo, followed by Jokers and Ragnar that were absolutely locked in some inter-team battle between poles. It was beautiful to see. Rivixter there, he had a cracking race with a Rido, but finally he came out on 7th ahead of Rido in 8th. Adam saying he's here to support Binko. Great stuff, brilliant. Well then, your support is helping phenomenally, Adam, because the man's on a streak. He is an absolute beast. Shiren got your fastest lap on lap 2 with a 1:28.068. And that was quite a satisfying race, I got to say. So, I believe, I don't know, I'll get my phone out and have a look when the feature race kicks off. Let me see where the rules are, and the rules are... The rules, they're up there, I'm telling you. All the info you need. It's getting dark in the dining room. Oh, God. I'm going up. I thought there was times for races. He hasn't changed. Oh, 8:10. So about 10 minutes. Oh God, I better shake my tail feather if I want to get a fag on the go. Well, he's changed the lobby settings, which is good because hopefully someone will go out. Bunny will need the practice. He hasn't had none yet. So hopefully Bunny will be straight out there. What's he in? He's in the Ferrari, is he? Ah, I've lost my list to have a look. We'll see when he's out there. But I'm sure he'll be chomping at the bit to get out there. Get going around and around. And then you can have a little bit of radio silence. Just listen to some beautiful Italian cars. And without me ruining it over the top with my inane chat. Oh God, a little bit of windy pops there. I was trying to down a coffee. That's why. So no one's entered yet because they're all little cheeky monkeys. Come on, Thingy wants to go outside for some fresh air. Shiren saying he's happy with P2. Could have been P1 though, Shiren. Oh, it was so close. It was great for us out here in YouTube land to see, but oof, it was a close one. Rivixter said his dogs cost him the whole race. I was catching 6th when she knocked my drink over and outbreak myself yelling at her. Ah, oh, poor Rivixter, the blooming dog. Lock him out of the room. Do what I do, lock them in the garden like I do with the rabbits. So Adam in the chat saying well played Shiren, respect. Yeah, he was genuine. He did kind of slip it up there. He tried to make himself a bit of space, and I think he realised it probably was a little bit rude on Binko, and then lifted to let Binko retake the lead. It was very good. Should left more room. Oh well, Binko doesn't feel. Oh dear. Oh, we got two gentlemen's, two gentlemanly people up in the first and second. Don't want to take the win. Anyway, they're out there, so you guys can go and have a look. I can go and have a look in the garden, and then we'll all be happy, and you get a break from me. Give me a second. Who are we going to watch? I wanted to watch Bunny, but he's not out there. So look at Shiren. He finished in... Oh no, sometimes he drives around backwards, doesn't he? Look at Talaran there. Sometimes he goes in the pits. Well, it is what it is, guys. Good luck. Life's a lottery. GTSport, I'm back. How's it all going? Do we have a nice little break from me? Yes, we've got, what, about 8 minutes before we crack on with the feature race, 30-minute race. Oh, and Talleyrand, just the right time, wasn't it? There's Bunny. Bunny's in an Alpha. Oh, we've got two... Talleyrand is not the lone guy. Oh, we got two R's. Look, we're getting... Oh, Bunny's gone with a Y. God damn you, Bunny. Why do you hate me? Let's get an R in there quick. We've had one R. 4 R's, 1 Y. Here comes the Empire. Luke, you should have joined me. There we go. R's all the way across the board. Bunny, oh, jokers. Come on. Come on, man. Why would you do that to me? I thought we were buddies. Oh well. We can't have a full room of ours, but, you know, I'd say that was a majority, so I'm taking that as a win. There's the Mercedes. It's going to be for sale after this race, I reckon. Or Rivixter's dog is, one of the two. I do like Rido's car. It's very nice, very shiny. I've done a shiny Clio for the Clio, not Clio Cup. For the Sunday Cup. There's going to be the little Renault Clio V6s. Open lobby, drop in if you're out there watching. You got the game. VRC thingamajig is the person running the lobby, and yeah, Adam is a friend, and just jump in. 3 sprint races, tuning. It's a fun evening, and then the races get run Sunday night on a replay with commentary. Makes you feel like a real racing driver. Oh, Ragnar and Binko have not entered as of yet. It's taken a long time with their wheeze. You know, you can see a doctor for that. He has to put his finger somewhere you don't want him to put it, but you'll know if that long wee was because of anything you shouldn't know about. So Rivixter 4/10 fastest so far in this stint. I don't know how serious these guys have gone. What were we doing? 20... Yeah, low 30s in the race, wasn't it? A few of them sat in the pits waiting. Waiting. I want to have a look at Bunny's. Oh, that's nice. That is a nice car, Bunny. Very nice. Very nice. It's got a nice pattern on the side there. Stands out in a crowd. So, Shiren versus Binko was the sprint race, and what will the feature race? Ah, Binko with a big R. I like it. Go on, Binko. Stop calling him Voss Binko. Good luck for race 2, says Talleyrand. He started the final, so this will be a reverse of them results. 30 minutes of racing with strategy, because the tyres won't last, the fuel may not last. 30 minutes around here at Autodrome Lago Maggiore West Side. And oh, Bunny comes straight in and straight onto pole. Happy days. So Bunny is going to try and rabbit from the beginning. A redo, trying to keep up with him around here at the Italian track in these beautiful Italian sculptures. They go beyond cars. And there they go. Bunny leading them away. Redo second on the grid with Rivixter third. Ragnar there in fourth. I haven't looked at the tyres so much. Looks like they're all on softs. Oh no. Rivixter's gone for a set of mediums early doors. He's going to get swamped in that first corner if he's not careful. And if he hasn't sorted out his braking distance in those medium tyres, he's going to go flying. But no. Oh look, he's got it. He's got it. He's got it under control. Ragnar staying behind. Ragnar on the softs. Joker's on the softs. We've got Cymex on the softs. Talleyrand also starting on softs. Shiren on the softs. And Binko starting. So it's only Rivixter that's gone bold early doors. And that gives Bunny and Redo the opportunity to nip away. Cracking stuff here. And I might be wrong, but I think they're related. And Redo, looking like Rido, sorry, is going for a move early on Bunny. And he's up there, but Bunny's gone out wide. He's coming back at him for the lead. Rido in the lead. No, Bunny. Bunny's pulled it up the hill back there. Ragnar is ahead of Jokers, but Rivixter's the one dropping back, but he's on those medium tyres. It was always going to happen. He's just got to try and stay with the crowd for as long as possible. It's clinging on. Simex looking for a way past now. Let's get a better camera. There you go. So Simex moving up the side of Jokus. Bunny still leading from Rido. Ragnar there is in third, almost a second behind those guys. Jokus is in fourth with Simex. We've got this Polish train going on again. It's cracking stuff. And they're swamping Rido. They're swamping Rido as they come around the last corner. There is Ragnar. Ragnar is trying to make a move. Joker's also trying to make a move up into third place. There's too many cars for one corner. Bunny's trying to survive there. I think he had a little nip from Joker's. Ragnar there up into third. Simex fourth. Plural. Rido, he's been absolutely mullered from, I don't know if he made a mistake coming down that last corner, but he just didn't have the pace down the straights for the rest of the cars. Bunny then leading away with Jokus up into second place. Jokus looks like he's on the move though. Looks like he's got a bit of pace, and looks like there was an off there. It's, oh, Rido's gone off. Rido has gone off the tracks. Oh, poor Rido, he had an absolutely spanking first lap. Now Joker's trying to get a move going on Bunny. Bunny in the Alpha trying to maintain that lead, and Joker's is looking up the inside for the next corner. He's got it in the Lambo. Whoosh, there you go, bang. Joker's takes the lead of this race. Bunny down into second. Ragnar there in third, being very closely followed by Simex. Simex in the Lambo. Here they go. They're all over the place. Look like Ragnar giving Bunny a little knock on the rear quarter there, and then Ragnar is up. Oh, and oh, Simex is trying to capitalise, but Bunny is clinging on. Bunny can race. He can get down and dirty with them. He can get his sleeves rolled up. Give him a few knocks and taps, he'll still stick with it. Simex there in fourth, Shiren down in fifth with Rivixter. Rivixter's having a big off on those medium tyres. He's lost places to Talleyrand and Binko. Oh, Rivixter come flying onto the track and straight into the wall. That Mercedes is made of strong stuff, and here comes Rido. Who's he going to blame for that? Is that your dog as well, Rivixter? Naughty. So Joker's leads by nearly a second from Ragnar, and Ragnar's up there now. And Bunny down into third place with Simex there in fourth. Shiren in fifth place there. Binko trying to make his way through in the Ferrari, being closely followed by Talleyrand. Rido now up into eighth with Rivixter down into ninth in that Mercedes. Whoo-wee, what a lap. What a lap and a half. Let's have a look. I'm just seeing Adam saying good luck everyone. Adam saying, has Binko dropped? Oh no, I see him. Yeah, he's there. Oh no, he's dropped again, sorry. Oh dear, I don't know what's happening. He has come in cold, in all fairness to Bunny. No practice. So he's come in cold, gone straight on the pole. And these guys have all had a race to get used to these cars. Joker's out there wide at the moment with Ragnar in second. Simex now up into third. And Shiren in fourth. It's a Polish 1, 2 and 3 at the moment. Russian number 4, Bunny, top Brits, ahead of Binko. Binko's on the move with Talleyrand. Saw Talleyrand sliding around that corner on the tail of Binko. Rido a little further back, nearly 10 seconds in 8th with Rivixter 2.5 seconds behind Rido. So, Jokus 8 tenths, 9 tenths ahead of Ragnar. Ragnar got his hands full with his other teammate, and Simex. Simex is there. They're side by side, Shiren, and that's giving Bunny the opportunity. Looks like Shiren was off the track a little bit there, and that gives Bunny the opportunity to move back up into fourth spot. They're ahead. They're side by side. It's not ahead, but I think Simex is gonna, Shiren's gonna get the better drive into the next corner and goes back up into fourth. Meanwhile, Binko is absolutely on the tail of these cars. Look at them all lined up, ready for Binko to take. He's not opting to go for any tow from Shiren in that lap. Oh, he's overtaken Bunny. Sorry, he overtook Bunny down that straight. That's why he wasn't getting no tow. Poor old Bunny. He's not getting the best out of that car at the moment. He's just tucked in behind Talleyrand in a 7th spot. There he is. My word. We'll follow these guys for a bit, see what he can do. Maybe he's saving. So Joker's up there, leading from Ragnar in the Ferrari. So we've got Lambo, Ferrari, Lambo, Ferrari. All in the top 4. Binko in his Ferrari in 5th. Talleyrand in the Alpha in 6th. Bunny 7th in the Alpha. Rido 8th in the Lambo. And Rivixter in the Mercedes in 9th place. Okay. And Adam saying in the chat, Jack and Charles also watching, cheering on Binko. Big it up, Jack. Big it up, Charles. Binko's on his way. He's in 5th. He's in 5th. He's trying to find a way past Simex, but Talleyrand's cheeky. Talleyrand's got a cheeky line on Binko, and Talleyrand just edged his way ahead, and now Binko has left himself open to Bunny. And Bunny's looking for a way. No, there you go, Binko closing the door on Bunny. But he's lost that place to Talleyrand from trying to make a move happen for himself. Sat on board with a Binko, chasing down Talleyrand. Joker's still leading from Ragnar with Simex in 3rd place. There they go. Whoa! Looks like Simex did that. Simex must have heavy brakes into that corner, because they all had to just swing by to get past him. Binko still in 6th spot. Oh my lord. Whoa! That must have been stunning. There you go. Look at all these cars, all absolutely bottlenecked up together. And it's just, there's nothing in it. There's nothing in it between any of them. Binko's down to 7th now. He's lost a position to Bunny because they're all racing so hard. Joker's there, 1.5 seconds ahead of Shiren. Shiren's now taking 2nd spot from Ragnar. Ragnar looks like he's going to lose it to Talleyrand as well. Talleyrand also slipping through. One small mistake and you shuffle down. Look, down in 4th, but there, Shiren's gone wide. And there's Talleyrand got a run on him. Not quite, it doesn't seem. Talleyrand sitting there in 3rd with Ragnar in 4th. Oh, it's side by side in that corner. Talleyrand trying to go around the outside. He's made it work. He made it work around the outside. Stunning driving from Talleyrand there. It's left Shiren on the outside, which gives Ragnar the opportunity to get up the inside of him. Oh my words. Oh lordy. There you go. Ragnar's up into 3rd place. Shiren losing out, just trying to defend from that 1st corner, giving Talleyrand the high ground for the 2nd corner. And now he's got Simex breathing down his neck all this time. Joker's 1.6 seconds leading in this 30-minute race. We're 8 minutes through at the moment. Talleyrand up into 2nd in the Alfa Romeo. Ragnar and Shiren side by side. Oh, they're all side by side. Looks like Bunny had a little knock from behind. Was it Bunny? I think it was Bunny we saw going sideways. I don't know who it was. God, it could have been anyone. 9.9 seconds is a redo. Still 5.8 seconds ahead of Rivixter. Rivixter doing a 30.6 his last time around. A 30.5 from a redo. So, well done. And Jokers. 1.8 seconds now. Talleyrand's flying. He's absolutely drifting it around these corners, trying to catch up the pole. Shiren in 3rd place ahead of Ragnar, but it's tense. It's tense in it between the two of them. The Team 13 guys have livened this race up somewhat. Simex just ahead of Binko. Bunny's dropped down into 7th spot in that lap. Rido still in 8th place, but Bunny sitting on the back of this train. Let's get on board as he's behind Binko. He's going for the inside line on Binko. There was not much of a door open, but he got inside it anyway. And Binko slipping back, probably thinking, was that rude? Was that right from us? It looked like the door was open. I must say, there was contact though, and I mean, I usually say no contact, but I watch these saloon cars. I've been watching a lot of Clio Cup stuff, and you should see the way they whack each other out of the way. So it's hard to say, really. It's a real tough one to judge these things, steward these races. So what's too aggressive, what's just aggressive enough. But there you go, you see Binko moving back up, and Simex really lost out there. Down into 7th place. Our tyres starting to become an issue. We're into 10 minutes of this race now. You've got Jokers leading the way, 1.6 seconds ahead of Talleyrand. His tyres, they're a little bit red. His fuel just under 3/4. So, oh, he's out wide now. Talleyrand will be like that, but Talleyrand's barely being able to stay on the track as well. And Shiren looks like the strongest man at the moment in 3rd place. He's pulled away from Ragnar. It looks like Ragnar's got his hands full with the Ferrari of Binko. Binko on the move now. Binko's barely used those tyres. Beautiful stuff. But Ragnar's tyres are still looking quite good themselves. And there goes Binko. He's trying to go around the outside of the final corner, get a good run. And he's just slightly ahead. It looks like Ragnar is running a little bit less fuel. But Ragnar's got the inside corner here, but no, there you go, Binko up into 4th spot. Fantastic stuff from the Ferrari driver, maintaining that inside line, and Ragnar, there is nowhere for him to go except for 5th. Bunny there in 6th place, not far behind Ragnar with Simex. We saw him dropping a couple of places there in that one corner, and he's down to 7th with Rido, 10 seconds behind these goes, Rido. Then 5 seconds ahead of Rivixter. Rivixter and Rido running about a similar pace at the moment, a 30.5 from Rido last time around, and Rivixter doing a 30.1. And there's the lead, Shiren's in the lead. Wait 1 darned minute there. Let me give it a quick one, see what we can see. So Talleyrand was leading, we didn't know. It's all 3 of them really, isn't it? Coming down. Jokus leading, Shiren, Talleyrand. This is a replay. And who's going to take the lead here? It looks like Shiren has done enough to get ahead of Jokus. Jokus fighting off Talleyrand. Talleyrand trying to find something. And when we come back to him, Shiren is leading Talleyrand. Oh no! Talleyrand having an off. Was it his off? So Talleyrand there. It does look like he might have lost some traction there. Yeah, he was on the dirt and got a tank slapper. Oh, Talleyrand, is that his race over? There's still a long way to go, so it's hard to say. So Shiren in 1st place with Binko now, moving up into 2nd with Jokus down in 3rd, but Jokus is trying to go around the outside of the Ferrari, but it doesn't quite work for him, and he's got Bunny there in 4th giving him some jip. There is Ragnar. Ragnar looks like he's really suffering from tyres at the moment, as is Simex, and obviously the Alpha of Talleyrand is as well, as his car's going sideways around every corner. Rido is in 8th place, still 10 seconds. He's not losing places, time on the guys ahead of him, but he's losing a bit of time on Rivixter. Rivixter on a push now on those medium tyres, remember. I think didn't he try and go the whole race without pitting? And I reckon he's going to try and do that again. So Shiren's lost it. Oh no, we saw Shiren as we cut to it. Shiren just losing it. Coming through the big hairpin, and Binko then takes over the lead with Jokus now in 2nd, Bunny up into 3rd, Simex in 4th with Ragnar up into 5th place, Talleyrand now into 6th, Shiren down into 7th. Oh, poor Shiren, leading the race. Absolute devastation there for the Russian sensation. Oh my words. So Rido is in 8th with Rivixter there. He's slowly catching him up, and the new leader of this race is Binko. Racing softs look quite healthy. He's just coming up to half a tank of fuel. Is he going to try and no stop it? He could do, I suppose. And Jokus there, his tyres, they're all coming up to about half a tank of fuel, and it's a 30-minute race, so if your fuel can go, why stop? So Bunny there looking, unless you get really that much tyre advantage, which I suppose you could. By the time the end of this race, those tyres will be quite devastating if you put some super softs on. Go Binko, a whoop, says Adam. And Binko now 1.1 seconds ahead of Jokus. Jokus has got Bunny in tight quarters. He's on his 6. Let's get him board with Bunny. Check this out. I'll have a slurp of my coffee. He's going to go up the inside line. Inside 4, but no. Jokus just closing him off. Oh my lord, Bunny nearly lost it. How far behind is Simex? Simex is there. He's not close enough, but he's got it very much closer after Bunny's little sideways shenanigans. He's just driving past. There you go. That's how much momentum he had coming up the hill. And Simex now moving up into 3rd place. Bunny down into 4th. There's some old tyres out there, but it doesn't look like anyone wants to do the first pit stop. So Bunny there, he's always sideways there. Did he make contact with Simex? It did look like he made a bit of contact with Simex, but oh, we'll see. We'll see. Simex now dropping behind Shiren and Talleyrand. Binko has pitted. There you go. He's not going for a one-stop. Joker's also. Bunny stayed out there. Bunny stayed out there, sorry, with Talleyrand also staying out there, and I would have said the Alphas were prime candidates for needing to come in because they look like they're wiggling around in the corners. Ragnar staying out there in his Ferrari. So that's your top 3, Bunny, Talleyrand, Ragnar. Rido is also staying out in his Lambo. Rivixter on those medium tyres, but he's cannon fodder now for these guys who've all pitted. Jokers has come out the pits first with the racing soft tyres on. Binko also with the racing soft tyres. Cymex out of the pits on the racing soft tyres, and Shiren also out. So the back four all pitting on racing softs. And Rivixter, honestly, what's he going to do in those medium tyres? He did a 29.9 his last time around, though. He's getting faster and faster in those medium tyres. So you never know. But, whoa, those cars behind on those soft tyres come across him very fast. Rido, he's getting closer and closer to Rido. Is Rivixter, it's working for him as Rido's tyres are going. A 31.4 from Rido last time around. Rivixter at 29.9. So Rivixter on an absolute push, fighting Rido at this point in the race. Bunny staying out there again as he's just coming down the hill ahead of Ragnar, who's ahead of Talleyrand. None of these pit in, as having Rido or Rivixter, but I suspect Rivixter is going to try and go a whole race. There's Talleyrand. Rido, will he pop in? His tyres do look quite mullered. He's under a lot of pressure behind. Binko has got himself behind past Rivixter, has his Jokers now, and Rivixter staying out there. And it was only Talleyrand who pitted. So Rido staying out there for another lap. Strange. So Bunny, with only 13 laps remaining, he's carrying on. Ragnar also carrying on, going late into this race. Binko is up into third on his new tyres, but remember, his tyres come the last sort of 3 or 4 minutes of this race, they're going to be quite mullered, where these guys who've stayed out, they're taking the pain now, but by the end of the race they are going to be laughing. Binko remembered to refuel this time. Yeah. So there's Binko, happy days. He's got the fuel on, he's got the racing softs, he's in third, 11 seconds behind the two in front of him that will have to pit. There is Jokers, just 1.1 seconds behind Binko. He's on a push to try and catch Binko up. Rivixter on those medium tyres, it's working out okay for him, in 5th place so far. Rido also staying out there on the racing softs, but his tyres must be absolutely hurting at the moment. Talleyrand all over the back of Rido, with Cymex behind Talleyrand and Shiren there. Oh, Rido's out wide now with those tyres. And Talleyrand, oh dear, we had a bit of a lag spike from Talleyrand. Ragnar's come in finally. Ragnar, Bunny stayed out again. Bunny staying out. His tyres aren't awful. He did a 31.4 the last time around. Jokers was on the soft tyres. Did a 28.9, so yeah, Bunny's like 2-3 seconds off the pace on those old tyres. Binko a 28.2, so Binko 10 seconds behind Bunny with 11 minutes to go. He's 2 seconds a lap faster, so he can definitely catch Bunny before the end of this race. He's catching him a second a corner at this point. If Bunny's thinking he can stay out all the way. Jokers there in third place, keeping track of Binko. Rivixter on those medium tyres, still out there, still in 4th. He's doing well on it, but he's doing 31.2s now. On lap 10, it seemed he was at the peak with a 29.9, but he's lost the pace on that car, and Talleyrand sweeps through on his racing softs to go into 4th place. Rivixter, Shiren's the next person in the queue, with then Cymex. Ragnar after his pit stop, only 1.7 seconds behind as Cymex. And Rido, he's had a bit. Oh no, Rido still hasn't pitted. Rido looks like he is going to try and go all the way to the end. That's a brave move. And there's Bunny. Is he trying the same thing? He's got 7 seconds at the moment on Binko. I mean, how much do they lose? They lose around about that for a pit stop. So if Bunny pitted now, he'd lose it. And they're all quite close together. Binko, Jokers, Talleyrand 4 seconds further back. Remember, Talleyrand had that huge off. So he's turned his race around wonderfully there. Up ahead of Shiren. Shiren had also a big off. Rivixter has finally gone in to get rid of those medium tyres. So the battle, he's going to go behind Rido. Yes, Rido goes across, but Rido hasn't pitted yet. Rivixter's going to come out very racy. He has. So have some racing softs on. Rido trying to make those tyres last all the way to the end. It's 5 seconds for Bunny now. There's only less than 10 minutes left of racing. It's not worth having a pit stop, so he's trying to stay out there. I'm sure Lewis Hamilton's pulled that tactic before. It worked for Hamilton. Will it work for Bunny? Binko closing down that gap. Seconds, every corner, it's a second. Every corner. Binko closing in with Jokers, only 1.5 seconds behind Binko. Only 3.5 seconds behind Jokers is Talleyrand. Behind Talleyrand by 7/10 is Shiren. There's only 1.3 seconds back to 6th place Cymex, and then there's only 3 seconds to 7th place Ragnar. Rido there in 8th, 5.3 seconds behind these guys, but he's got absolutely no tyres left. He's struggling to get this car into the corners, and Rivixter's gone out there on a fresh set of racing softs, and he's got 16 seconds to make up on Rido in just over 8.5 minutes, which, you know, he might be able to do it if he can get down into the 29s, 28s, and Rido is up into the 33s. Oh no, Rido looks like he's going to go in. It's going to be a tight battle between Rivixter and Rido as he comes out the pits. Here comes Rivixter. He's coming around the final corner. Rido into the pits. He hasn't even got to his stops yet, so it looks like Rivixter is just going to absolutely pelt past. Rido wanted to pit at the same time as Rivixter, really then. Bunny's still leading, but it's only 9/10. Binko has caught him up that quickly. Quicker than I even expected, to tell you the truth. 8 minutes left of this race. Bunny, I'm not sure. It might not be worth it. You might have to pit. Bunny's tyres, well, they're still quite good though. Look at them. They're not half shot yet. But here comes Binko. It's like candy from a baby. Easy. Just drives straight past the Alfa Romeo. And the Alfa not putting up much of a fight. I think he knew. He hasn't got the grip today against that Ferrari. Jokers in the Lambo. It's doing similar lap times to Binko. Binko at 28.2 last time around, and Jokers at 28.8, so just off of Binko's pace. But he's catching up nicely, and Bunny has bit the bullet on that one, and he's gone in for a splash and dash. Where will that put him out? My word, Jokers is only a 1.5 seconds against Talleyrand. He was 3.5 seconds distance between the two of them. Talleyrand getting the fastest lap of the race last time around at 27.671. So Talleyrand has found some pace in that Alfa Romeo, and he is absolutely flying now into the last 6-7 minutes of this race. Shiren up into 4th place now. He did a 29.0 his last time around. Cymex there in 5th. 29.1 from Cymex. And he is some 3 seconds ahead of Ragnar, who is in 6th place. Oh, here he goes in his Ferrari, going over the hill for Team 13. In 7th spot there, we see Bunny. He's taken his pit stop. He's come out 10 seconds behind Ragnar. 6 minutes to go. Ragnar's tyres aren't that old though. Ragnar was one of the late stoppers. Ooh, I saw some dust kicking up, but they all look alright. Yes, they all look where they should be. So yeah, Bunny, big ask for Bunny there at the end of this race. He's got to do some phenomenal lap times, and Ragnar's no slouch. And he's on fresh tyres himself. So Bunny may have left it a little bit too late to pit this time around. So Binko coming around to start lap 17. With just over 5.5 minutes left of racing here at Lago Maggiore for the Group 4 World Series Round 2. It's in Italy, the Italian job. And Jokers and Talleyrand are absolutely ding-donging. And there you go, Talleyrand. Ooh, looked like there was a bit of a knock on Jokers there. So Talleyrand up into a 2nd spot, but Jokers hunting him down. But Jokers 29.4 the last time around from him in his Lambo against Talleyrand's 28.5. But remember, Jokers, that Alfa burns its tyres up. It still might happen, and Jokers with the pure grunt of the Lambo getting himself back ahead of Talleyrand. Talleyrand trying to make a slight move up the inside. He's made it stick. They're side by side going up the hill. Talleyrand up into 2nd. Can the Lambo pull it back? He's staying there up the inside, and Jokers there is side by side for the battle for 2nd in this race. But it looks like Jokers is out wide. Talleyrand's been able to take a tight corner, and Talleyrand has got the inside line and the 2nd place. And Jokers has to concede, but Jokers trying to get another move up the inside of Talleyrand, but it's all a little bit too late. But Talleyrand's lost the back end. He's kept hold of it though. Wow, what What a way through that corner Talleyrand's found. Beautiful stuff. But Joker's there. He's coming over the hill a little bit faster than the Alpha. And can he do anything about Talleyrand right now? We're into the last 4 minutes of racing. Only a couple more laps to go before you will find your winner of this race. Talleyrand in second, Jokus in third, Shiren some 2.5 seconds behind these guys. Wow, the way they slide in these cars is some beautiful driving. Simex there in 5th place. He's only 6/10 ahead of Ragnar. And Rivixter, oh, Bunny's dropped behind. Oh, Bunny's having a nightmare. Bunny's ghosted. He's dropped behind Rivixter by 9.5 seconds now. And I think he was 10 seconds ahead. So it's all on this lap, it seems. He did a 28.5 for his out lap. And yeah, he's lost a hell of a lot of time on that one. He must have been pushing real hard. Ooh, baby, baby. But baby, baby. Ooh, baby, baby. You gotta push it hard. So, Binko, 5.6 seconds ahead of Talleyrand, who is in an absolute battle royale with Jokus in his Lambo. Although it does look like now Talleyrand has pulled away for a little bit of breathing space from that Lambo, and now the Lambo looks like it's under pressure from Shiren in his Ferrari. 4.7 seconds behind them, Ragnar's moved up ahead of Simex. Simex, I'm sure, was ahead of Ragnar. Ragnar did a 28.5 his last time around. He really is flying. His fuel's low, but oh, I don't know, he might have to do another couple of laps on that fuel. We will have to keep an eye on that. But he crosses the line, 2.5 minutes to go. He did a 29.1. Simex coming across the line. What did he do? Oh yeah, he lost a hell of a lot of time. Did a 1:39. So he's lost about 10 seconds in that lap. Unbelievable, Jeff. Rivixter in 7th ahead of Bunny. Bunny having a bad one as well on lap 17. And Rido, he's there. 1:30.7 last time around. 2.6 seconds behind Bunny. So he's catching up. Binko 6.3 seconds with 2 minutes to go. Fuel looks good, tyres look good, everything's good to go, Jeff. You're all clear for the win, Binko. Tallerando in 2nd place. He's there just in case any mistakes are made by Binko. One small off, and oh my god, Shiren is ahead of Jokus. We missed it. I will try and do this, but it never pays off. So yeah, Shiren already ahead. It looks like it happened in that tight hairpin. You know what that overtake looks like. They come down, they go up the inside. But Jokus might be lifting, you know. Jokus might be lifting. We're still 1 point. There's one more lap after this, and I'm not sure Jokus has got enough fuel in that car. Binko going across to start his last lap. Talleyrand still in that 2nd spot. He's only 8/10 ahead of Shiren. And Talleyrand, he's having to fuel save, I think, in the final throes of this race. Shiren, plenty of fuel. He is going. Jokus there. Oh, he's on vapors. He's 6.8 seconds ahead of his teammate Ragnar, who's also on vapors. Simex then. Simex a little bit more fuel than the guys ahead of him. Is it enough? Rivixter loads of fuel, but he's 11 seconds adrift of Simex. Bunny there in 8th, and Rido in 9th. So Binko, he's bringing it around through the hairpin. Talleyrand, Shiren, how's Jokus doing? He's still only 8/10. Maybe he's not saving fuel. Maybe I'm getting a bit excited about his fuel tank, especially as Ragnar's is just as bad behind him. So I don't think Ragnar's going to be able to do anything about him. Binko bringing it up the hill. 7 seconds. He won the first sprint. He's come through in his Ferrari. Take win number 2 of the night. 2 from 2 here out in Italy. Binko, get yourself signed up to some of those championships. Put yourself up against the likes of Racer Brown, IR Graham, Matt Psycho. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see you fast, man. You're fast and you're good. It'd be great to see those boys get some competition. Talleyrand's no slouch, so there you go. Binko takes the win. Talleyrand coming around, only just 7/10 ahead of Shiren, but Talleyrand takes 2nd place and Shiren gets 3rd. Take a boo, my son. Jokus gets 4th. Great race. He only just 4th with that fuel. Ragnar also struggling with the fuel, but he's way ahead of Simex. So Ragnar in 5th. Simex bringing it home for 6th place. Cracking stuff in his Lambo. Great stuff. Seventh there for Rivixter. He turned it around. Saw him right out of it at the beginning of this race. Got himself ahead of Bunny and Arido. So there, Rivixter crossing the line in 7th. Bunny almost had it all. He was leading for a while. Looked like he was on top. But he comes home in 8th place ahead of Arido. That's good, that, Arido. Cracking stuff, getting better. Better than last week, and that's all you can ask for. So Binko takes the win, Talleyrand in 2nd, and Shiren in 3rd. There he is, the relentless driver. Great stuff. Always like to see fresh blood turn up to the club. So I'll take you to the race results. Talleyrand doesn't hang around, so I'm sure he closed the room last time. So there you go. There's your race results. Binko takes the win from the back of the grid. Fantastic stuff in his Ferrari. Talleyrand coming through also to take 2nd spot in his Alfa Romeo. Shiren coming through to take the final podium. Congratulations, lads. Take a boo, my son. Joker's there, could have got on. He's there. He was there all through the race. He was edging it. So Joker's, and it looks like he's just joined Team 13. I don't know if this is an old news or new news, but Joker's in a Team 13 livery. So great news for Jokers if that's the case. Ragnar in 5th for Team 13. He was up there. Racy as well, looking good. Cymex, he's going to be the next one we see in a Team 13. Cymex finishing in 6th spot. 7th for Rivixter, Bunny in 8th, and Rido in 9th. Talleyrand got your fastest lap on lap 15 with a 27.671. And that was your Saturday evening's racing. Don't forget to like the streams and subscribe. That's it. That's the word. Subscribe, because it's good. You won't miss anything. And we have a lot of races. We really do. You'll have 2 races during the week for the GTMC, Lobby 1, Lobby 2. We've got the new series just starting for round 2 next week at the Nürburgring with the VGTS. Then on Friday night, we've got our 2.5 hour endurance race at Fuji with the Group 2, Group 3 Japanese cars, the Nissans and the Lexuses, and 1 Honda, interestingly. So catch us for that. Saturday, round 3 of this World Series you've just watched. And as always, Sunday Cup on a Sunday. The lobby's open, drop in, and the replays are done later on a Sunday night. That's one I host. So it's all on our Discord, so go to our website. It's all on our Discord, so go to our website. That's not backwards, is it? No, it's not, honestly. It's the right way to do it. It's the easiest way to give you the link. So go to our website, www.virtualracersclub.co.uk, and as soon as you're there, have a look around, because Skyjacker has done an absolute blinding job. It's a lovely looking website, but when you're finished having a news, there's a big button that says join our community, and that takes you to our Discord server, where we have so many races, so many things signing up. We've got loads of one-offs at the moment. We've got the HPEC for Sunday nights coming up soon. They've got 2 more spaces left in that. There's all sorts. There's a Raptor raid using the pickups, I think, coming on a Friday. There's all sorts. And there's always the Sunday Cup. You can find the information of what the next car is. So Discord is the place to be. That's where the cool cats are. I was your commentator and your broadcaster, oh my god, Pat McGroin. Thank you for watching. Oh, hang on, I think I saw some chat moving near the end there. Adam saying Binko for the win. Adam also saying thank you for a great race, well done everyone. And Adam also saying don't forget to make some notes, dude. Yeah, next week I'm going to I want to write some stuff down so I know what race I'm covering and when. Okay, thank you everyone. I was your commentator and broadcaster, Pat McGroin. I will catch you next time. Sunday night, probably. Bye. Take care of each other.